Welcome back. Rides is back in business, and here's Cindy Voss with some details.
Oh, this is certainly a new and unique road we're traveling down. Some days I feel like we're building the bus on the runway as we go. We originally shut down completely April 1, and we only continued to provide dialysis and vital medical trips through April and May and into June. We are now bringing back service relatively slowly, to be honest. We want to ensure folks that we're providing transportation they can trust. One of the things that we really tried to continue to do for our community was provide grocery delivery. When we chose not to do general public transit, one of the things that we were concerned about were our individuals that were dependent on us to do those things, get to the grocery store, etc. And so we partnered with local grocery stores and did some grocery deliveries in all of our communities where that was a need. Some of the communities already had different ways to do that. And we really focused on if someone called with a medical need or a family trip need, we tried to the best of our ability to meet those needs as well. We are happy to be back in Spencer. We started service back here in Spencer. We are running it reduced for right now, and that again really is just to ensure people that they can trust transit. It took a long time to get the systems in place that we needed to ensure that safety. So we have placed barriers in all of our buses. All of our buses have hand sanitizer in them. We are requiring our drivers to wear masks when they are within close proximity of the drivers or of the passengers, and then we are requiring that everyone wear a mask on the bus. If they don't have one, we'll provide one, and that's for everyone's safety. Rides, Paratransit is in all of our fleet vehicles. So every vehicle we have has a handicap entrance or a para entrance, as we call it. So that can be used by anyone with either a walker or a mobility device. And then all of our drivers meet and exceed the PAS standards, which is passenger safety and securement, to transport someone. And even with COVID, we will continue to mandate securement. The thing that requires is that the passenger and the driver are in very close proximity. Thus, the reason we're requiring the drivers to wear, when they secure, not only a mask, but a face shield as well. Well, the drivers are maintaining, of course, all of our safety procedures as far as driving, but that would just go back to the fact that we've installed barriers in the buses and the hand sanitizers. We're providing the masks. The buses are being sanitized completely from front to back at the end of every shift every day, and the handrails and the seats are being wiped down after every passenger. We are the best kept secret. Absolutely anybody can use Rides. I think if I stood on the corner of 4th and Grand in Spencer and asked people what Rides does, most of them would say we serve the elderly or individuals with disabilities. And while that's a big part of what we do, we're open to absolutely anyone. And the good news is for people right now, for the next foreseeable future, we haven't set a date, trips are free. So we can take anyone within the city limits of Spencer at no charge. So they just need to call. Things are a little different right now. Our reservation system can happen here by calling 262-7920 and pressing 1 to speak to dispatch. We're only taking calls between 8 and noon, and the service is shortened a little bit. We're running from 8 to 3 each day, and that's just to kind of slowly get us built back up. And then as the demand grows, we'll go back to our normal service. We typically would run 2 to 3 buses, sometimes 4 buses in Spencer on a daily basis. Right now we're just running 1 and our dialysis and medical trips. So we're anxious to build that back up, but we also want to give people time to be comfortable riding transit again and trusting transit to do that safely.
During the shutdown, they also made some changes to reservations.
Well, one other really exciting thing that Rides is doing is we have switched our software to a new software program, really for the absolute hope that it becomes easier for our passengers and customers and is a little more customer friendly and provides a more efficient service for us. We're really fortunate today to have the Senior Vice President of that software with us. This is Ryan Larson, Senior Vice President for Echolane, which is the software that we just switched to. We'll let Ryan share a little bit about it, and we are go live today with it.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Appreciate it. As Cindy said, we're with Ecolane. We're based out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm actually based in Iowa in a satellite office. We have 5 employees in Iowa, in Elkhorn, Iowa. And then we also have 4 other customers in Iowa as well. So today's go live. We're getting the satellite into orbit, so to speak, and the drivers are out using Android tablets to talk back to dispatch. And in the coming weeks, we'll be adding on the ability for customers to book trips through the mobile app. And if it's a senior citizen, they may not be using the mobile app, but their adult children can be following mom or dad when they're going to a trip, and we're really excited about that. And the ability also to do self-service web requests, so somebody could go on to a workstation and book a trip directly into our system that way. So we're troubleshooting minor issues today, and everybody's positive. The folks here at Rides have been a tremendous customer. They've worked really hard, and we're just thrilled to be part of the Northwest Iowa Rides and being in Spencer and adding to our EcoLane family across the state of Iowa.
We are a world that's absolutely moving to everything's online and easy access. So we're really hopeful that as we move to where people can, receive a text telling them the bus is on its way, or log on and see where the bus is and make all of those changes and be able to do it from the comfort of their own home, reducing that call in. And so lots of things to come. We'll be a little bit before we get there. Give us some be patient with us. Today's day one, so we have a ways to go before we're able to offer all of those services, but they're coming.
On the mobile app, it allows people to book a trip in real time. So when they book that trip, it's a lot like a transportation network company that you might see in Des Moines or a city of that size. So when they book a trip, the scheduling algorithm automatically takes that trip and pushes it directly to a driver. So if they allow for that same day trip option, it will allow for them to have the ability to book those trips right now, and the vehicle can be right around the corner, and it'll sign that to them just like it would in a major city. We've been selling our product for about 14 years, and there was a statewide contract before, and we've been able to make some inroads into that. So we kept talking, and like I said, I'm an Iowan. I went to University of Iowa and worked for the university's bus system there at CAMBus, and just kept talking and seeing each other at conferences, and persistence paid off, I guess.
You can follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook. We post our updates and changes there all the time, or our website as well. We put up updates there. And as we continue to open and increase service, we'll be posting those as well. So really want to absolutely thank the drivers that we've had in this process. We've had drivers just haven't missed a beat. We asked them if they'd be willing to hang in there through the COVID shutdown and continue to provide those vital medical trips, and they absolutely did. So grateful for them, grateful for our staff who have really put in some long hours to learn this new system. And it's a scary thing to kind of jump off the high board into fresh water, but we are really excited. And I think the challenges for us are going to be outweighed by the benefits for the passengers and our consumers. So really excited about what that brings to our community. So grateful for a fantastic board of directors that has assisted and approved and wanted to move forward with this project with us as well. I'm thrilled about where we're going to be 6 months from now.
Yes, not quite there. We'll be there.
Today's day one, but we'll get there, absolutely. And I think the passengers and our community are really going to see the benefit of the program moving forward. Give us a call here at, again, 262-7920. And the phone that now lists everybody's direct extension, so they can reach me at my extension or speak to our call center by just pressing 1.
Thanks to Cindy and all those Rides drivers for keeping the city moving. And remember, it's free to anybody right now. So if you are interested in taking a Rides bus, give them a call. We'll be back with more FYI right after the break.